Hey, everybody, welcome to Collector's Corner with Jimmy Star. I'm your host, Jimmy Star, and I'm happy to be back. Before we get started, I want to let everybody know that I just released a new book. It is called Pop Goes the Collector, the Funko Enthusiast Guide to Collecting, Displaying, Enjoying the Craze. Funko is a powerhouse in the toy industry now, and this book is very helpful. It'll teach you the ins and outs of collecting Funko Pops and all the information you would need to make educated decisions on buying the different kinds of pops. I always believe that you should buy what you like, but if you can make money doing it, that's cool too. So I collect all different kinds of Funko Pops. I have some that are not worth any money at all, but what I paid for them, and I have other ones that are worth a ton. As an example, I'm a big fan of Scream. I have another podcast, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, and we've had a bunch of the different people who play Ghostface on our show. So I like Ghostface. So like, here's a regular old Funko Pop of Ghostface. It's only worth whatever amount it's worth, so it's not worth a whole lot of money, but it's a lot of fun. So I have a bunch of pops that aren't worth any money. I have some Grail pops. I have a lot of Chase pops. And we'll be learning more about them as we go along with Collector's Corner with Jimmy Star. So one thing that Funko does that other toy companies don't do so much, and I'm going to show you my phone, is they have an app. So you can go and download the Funko app. Every time you buy a Funko Pop, you can scan it into the app, and it'll keep a list of you, a full catalog of all the stuff you've got and all the stuff that they've come out with that's available to purchase. It'll tell you what your value of your Funko Pops is. I have 152 regular Funko Pops, and all different price points, and some are worth a lot, some are worth a little. And then, as you get other kinds of things that they don't always take into consideration, you might have a higher value. Like I have some Funko Pops, like here. This is Richard Gere Funko Pop from Pretty Woman, but it's actually autographed. It's actually certified by the people who got the autograph, which is Beckett. Beckett's a really good company to verify that things are real, the real signatures. So this Funko Pop is probably worth $300 or $400 because it's got Richard Gere's signature on it, and it's one of my more favorite ones because Pretty Woman is one of my favorite movies. Then sometimes you can have custom Funko Pops. I have a excuse me. I have a custom Funko Pop. A lot of people might not like it because it's of Donald Trump, but this is a one of a kind. There's only one of them. Donald Trump after he was shot. If you look on the side, there's a picture of him all bloodied with his hand up and his fist in the air, and it's got blood all over the box. But again, there's only one of these, and so this is extremely more valuable. This is probably worth $600-700, and it's a lot of fun. And nobody's got it. I'm the only one who's got it, so it makes it a lot of fun. So you can do all different kinds of things with the Funko Pops. Just depends on what you want to do. You can also pop yourself, which I don't have any of my pops in the house at the moment, but I've made a whole bunch of different Funko Pops of myself, of my partner for our podcast, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. I think that's a really fun thing to do. Here's another Funko Pop I like a lot, and this one is of John Dutton. So this is Kevin Costner from Yellowstone, and this has got his signature on it, which makes it more valuable than just the regular Funko Pop if it doesn't have it. Whenever I get the Funko Pops, I don't have them write them to anybody. I always make sure they just sign their name because that way it's worth a lot of money. And I probably wouldn't sell anything anyway, but if I did want to sell it, you don't want it to say to Jimmy Star, because then you wouldn't be able to sell it because nobody's going to buy it from you. So this is John Dutton. I have a ton of autographed Funko Pops. My other podcast is called The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. We've had every major horror movie celebrity on, lots of people who are in superhero movies. I basically collect superheroes and pop culture people. I just bought Rob Halford from Judas Priest, a signed Funko Pop. Should be coming any day now. Some of the other Funko Pops I like a lot. This one here that sits on my desk from Cobra Kai. This is actually Johnny Lawrence, and this is a Funko Pop limited to 500 pieces. So that's considered like a grail. It's worth more money because there's only 500 of them, and he's all black. So this is a super collectible Funko Pop, and I think you can just basically do whatever you want. But everybody should pop themselves. I have a movie that we're getting ready to put out called The Red River, and we're going to Funko Pop everybody in the cast. It's a lot of fun. I would love it if you guys would actually click and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me, Collector's Corner with Jimmy Star on Instagram. It's a brand new account, and we also have a TikTok account. So please check out both of those, and please get my book and support Pop Goes the Collector. All right, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.